putting together what I'm going to train, I thought, you know what? More people need to know this stuff. So I decided to take out a couple pieces that I'm going to share tonight with my teammates only. Got a lot to share with them, but I took out a couple pieces here. Now, first of all, let me share with you this. I've been in a lot of different network marketing companies, and I created a little bit of success in one of them, a lot of success in my last one, and we're creating pretty good success here. And in all three instances of the companies that I've created at least some or massive success in, it did happen to be a binary compensation plan. So what I'm about to train definitely works if you are in a binary compensation plan. There are other compensation plans out there that you could use this tactic on too, and there are probably some you can't. So I don't know all compensation plans. I just know what I have experience with. So let me just tell you. Now, first of all, I have had people ask me, people say, oh, I don't like binary compensation plans. I'm not here to convince you about a binary compensation plan. The one argument I've ever heard is that, well, you don't get paid on that big leg, right? Well, if you didn't have that big leg, what would you get paid on? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, some people use the benefit as the detriment in some way. Again, this video is not about convincing you about the binary compensation plan is the best. It just happens to be the one that I know the best, all right? So here you go. Here's two strategies to just crush it in a binary or another compensation plan that happens to have the same structure, all right? So first of all, like in any network marketing company, your income is dictated by eyeballs on the presentation. Whether you're getting people to a one-on-one, two-on-one, whether you're getting them to an event, whether you get them to a restaurant meeting, sitting down, whatever, right? Your income, if you can go back and this month you've had 0 eyeballs on the presentation, then you're making what you should be making, which is probably not much or nothing, right? Your income is dictated not by your mindset. That helps, right? But it's not by your mindset. It's not by what you know. It's not how many books you've studied. It's not how much incense you burn. It's not, how spiritual you are, right? It is how many eyeballs did you get on a presentation? That's your income, period. End of discussion, right? So you got to get eyeballs on the presentation. So here's the deal. Here's strategy number one. Strategy number one is before you go and meet with somebody, have something like this. See, this is a timing and placement sheet. Okay, have something like this, and what you do is, and again, this definitely works for a binary compensation plan. It'll work for other ones too. You just got to use this if it makes sense. Okay, obviously don't make up stuff, right? But what you do is you put whoever you're meeting with at the very top. You put them at the very tippy top, right? And then you fill in all the other 9 spaces. Okay, so this could be on a sheet of paper. I just so happen to have this, nifty form, right? So you have their name, you have 9 other names underneath them. And when you go to present, you don't bust this out right away. You hold on to it. It's kind of your blue chip, right? You hold on to it. So at the first objection, so you play the video or you do the flip chart or you do your napkin presentation, whatever presentation you do, doesn't matter. Afterwards, on their first objection, maybe it's I don't have money, or maybe it's I don't know if I can do this, or maybe it's I got to do my research, or maybe it's I got to talk to my wife, right? Whatever objection, say perfect, no problem. Yeah, I totally get that. You know what? Before I answer that, let me just show you this. And that's when you bring this out. You bring it out and you say, let me just show you this. You bring this out. And you say, here you are, and let's say the prospect's name is Jim. Jim, if you notice, there's a list here, and you notice your name's at the top, and I'm here presenting to you. And underneath, you may see, Lady Kathy. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Kathy. Kathy is, she's the vice president of the school board. She's been in this town for 12 years. She literally knows every single professional person, period. And in fact, she probably even knows their kids. It's crazy how many people she knows, okay? Now, underneath Kathy, you'll see Jim. Now, Jim, this guy, he's the nicest guy on the planet. He sells pools, actually. He's a salesman for a pool company. When he walks into any local restaurant, people are like, Jim, it's kind of like the Norm character off Cheers. this guy knows so many people on a first name basis. That's crazy. And then of course you got Alice, you got Tony, you got Vanessa, you got Francine, you got Diane, you got, Bill, right? You got all these people. Let me just tell you, why am I sharing this with you, Jim? Jim, I'm sharing this with you because I'm coming to you before I go to all of them. If you decide to join, these people could fall under you in your business, okay? Just so you know. Now, I don't know which of these is going to put in thousands and thousands of people, but I'm just telling you, you're seeing it before they do. If you decide to join, these people, anyone that decides to join after I talk to you, will fall under you and help you build your business, okay? So I just want to let you know, it's just kind of a courtesy that I do. I'm letting you know who I'm going to first. What does that do, okay? It does two things. One, it creates urgency. Number two, it tickles that greed gland, right? Because before, they were just thinking about who do they know that might want to do this. Now they're saying, oh my God, I got these heavyweights that might come in underneath me. Now, three things. Number one, is it okay to exaggerate a little bit? Yes, but don't lie. Okay, don't say Kathy is the president of the school board if she's not, right? Don't make up names. Be real, okay? Can you stretch it a little bit? You can stretch it, but don't lie, okay? Number two, don't guarantee that these people are going to sign up because you don't know. You have no idea, right? And I forget what number three is. So there you go. And so that right there, you'll be amazed at how their objections just simply melt away. They just melt away, right? Now, let me give you another little sub strategy of this tactic, okay? Let's say Jim is like, oh man, that sounds great, but oh man, I really got to talk to my wife. Perfect, no problem. Hey, that's all right. Some people will push for that sign up. I usually don't. I'm just like, whatever. But here's what I'll do. I will go to all these people underneath them, okay? Let's say I go to Kathy and Kathy says yes, okay? What I might do, because of the way a binary compensation plan works, is I might get her application on paper and call Jim and say, hey, Jim, remember that lady Kathy, the vice president of the school board? I got her application. I'm about to put her in the business. And then I kind of thought, you know what? It'll only be fair. I talked to you first. So this is just a courtesy call. If you want to jump in, I can throw it underneath you. If not, that's totally cool. Again, urgency, greed. Now, what's the second strategy? Second strategy, very, very basic. The way that a binary compensation and many other compensation plans work is when someone joins, they fall to the bottom, bid-affinied everyone else up. This is awesome. Okay, this is really, really cool. Here's what you do. Anytime you recruit someone new, or there's even growth down there that wasn't you, was maybe someone else, send a text message. And you can use, I have an application called SMS Group on the iPhone, right? Send a text message to every single person above that person that just joined and say, congrats on the growth of your business. Congrats on the growth of your business. Congrats on the growth of your business. You do that every single time. Now, you're not saying, hey, you can do it. Hey, let me know how I can help you. Hey, you're awesome. And, let me know when you want to plug in. You're not saying any of that stuff. You're saying congrats on the growth of your business every single time someone joins. You do those two strategies in a compensation plan like a binary or like many of the other ones that it works that way, you're going to blow up your business because people are going to say, oh my God, my business is growing. I got to get to work, right? You want to get people, you want to get them to be urgent, to want to urgently jump in, and it is fear of loss, right? They don't want to lose out on thousands of people that could be in their downline, right? Urgency, tickle that greed gland, and also inspire them with your action. You follow those three steps, you're going to build a serious business. Now, if you are